Rasty McGibbon with Men's Division II, University of Providence head coach Christian Vivian. Christian, thanks for coming on 5 Minute Major.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You were just telling me before we came on, you started with the team in May. The team was last here, 2022 in St. Louis, not making nationals last year. And when you took over in May, how many players did you start with?
We had like 5 kids
Wow.
on our roster. So yeah, it was kind of an overhaul, and we had some returners that ended up coming back, and we brought in 13 freshmen. So yeah, pretty cool to be here.
So with 13 freshmen, how do you emotionally, physically, mentally prepare them for this national tournament? You know, because I'm assuming they've never been on this national stage before.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a challenge, and I think we've done a good job over the last couple weeks. Watching film and getting tons of ice and simulating game-like scenarios. And obviously, the regional tournament was a first for them as well, and we scrapped our way through that. And so, I think they're ready. I think it's something where you got to put the emotions aside. You just play minute by minute. Just stay in the moment. Be where your feet are. Right.
Had you, I think today, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys are facing Liberty from Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Had you encountered them throughout the year?
No. We've only played West teams, so we've been out in the West all year, and actually didn't even have an incredibly big schedule this year. We're definitely kind of getting back into it. It was sort of a situation where we had to prove that we could get a team here and get a team back together, and so with that we kind of stayed local.
Just from what you're telling me, you've done incredibly well. You start out with 5 guys. You piece it's almost like building a car in a junkyard. You piece a team together, and then you make nationals. I mean, like, how did you do it?
Well, honestly, it's we got a little lucky with the guys that we got. We got a great group and brought in some very skilled freshmen, and our veteran guys, they're the thermostat in the room. So it's just they're pushing us along and making sure, and they've been here, they've been in these big games, so they've done a great job of preparing the younger guys, and I think it's just kind of all come together pretty quick.
Tell me a little bit about the culture that you've tried to create there at Providence, and what you're encouraging the younger guys to buy into.
Yeah, we want to be a hard-working team. We want to have our identity. We're going to come out. We're going to push you. We're going to play with pace. We're going to take some chances up the ice. We trust our goaltending, and that's really we're going to throw some punches, and we can expect to get one back. But at the end of the day, we think that we can throw more than the other guy.
One thing that I've kind of come to notice over the course of probably in the post-COVID era, all right, and in our lifetime it'll be pre-COVID and post-COVID, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Montana hockey, all right, in the state of Montana is kind of something that flies a bit under the radar. Do you think? But I mean, there is some doggone good hockey in Montana.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at what Montana State's done this year, and University of Montana's grown their program exceptionally fast, and I mean,
is it Montana State or University of Montana has that big thing at midnight?
Yeah, I don't know if they play at midnight, but they do the Cats Grizz game, which is religion in Montana. So I mean, that's a big rivalry, and they pack their barns for that.
We were actually talking last year about calling one of the games the Battle of Montana. Yeah, which I think would be good. But no, I do think it speaks to, and I think what's the old saying? A rising tide floats all boats. And I think the level, I think the rising tide is the level of hockey across the United States. And we're seeing one thing in Men's Division III. We another state that I think flies under the radar hockey-wise is Maine.
Yeah.
Okay. Men's Division III, 2 brand new teams, never been to a national tournament here, but just speak real quick to the level of hockey in Montana.
I think it's good. I really think our whole conference is very, very competitive. I mean, you look at it on the West Regional ranking, we have 6 teams in the top 14. So, and then we're adding Utah in there, and I think they were ranked 19th, so that makes 7 in the top 20.
Sure.
That's a pretty good field. You look at it here, our conference has 3 teams here. So, it's a good conference. We battle every night. It's a good hockey game. You're getting into a fight every night.
And the other thing, probably for you guys, it doesn't necessitate that you travel to find competition. You're able to find it close to home.
Oh yeah, I mean the West is all pretty spread out, right? So you're still in for an 8-hour bus ride, but it's pretty good. You go down to Utah, you got 3 good teams there, 4 good teams really, and you come up to Montana, you got 3 good teams up there. You go out to Colorado, there's a bunch of good teams out there. So I mean, all around there's good hockey out there, and we battle it out, and I think we're definitely looking to prove ourselves here at the national tournament as a West region as a whole for sure, and
excellent.
I think it'll be some good hockey. So
hey, well, congratulations on making it to nationals. I mean, it's an incredible feat in itself that you build a team in made it now 10 months and make it to nationals and are here the 3 seed in your pool. So pool play starts today. You guys with Liberty. This is Christian Vivian, University of Providence Men's Division II.